I could do a 2-hour review of the Canon C100 Mark I, but I'll keep this short because there are lots of other reviews out there that will go into great detail about everything this camera can do. This review is just my own quick thoughts on why the Canon C100 is still a great camera today in 2022. I started my Canon journey with the 550D, or T2i as they were known in the States. It was a great little camera and I still use it today, but these days mostly for stills. I'd been shooting corporate videos, short film and music videos, but now it was time to shoot my first feature film, Beyond the Woods. A good friend of mine had access to a couple of Canon C100s, so I borrowed them from him and we used them to shoot the film. The DOP and the cameraman on that film were both very impressed with the C100. We set them up with Atomos Ninja 2s, which meant we had a stunning 422 8-bit image to work with in post. And we had a backup AVC HD recording on the camera if we needed it. Shortly after that, I bought my own C100 and Ninja 2, and I used that setup for everything I recorded from then until 2021 when I upgraded to the C300 Mark III. Some of the short films that I shot with the C100 Mark I have been nominated and won Best Cinematography at film festivals around the world. So the image you can get from this camera competes with the very best of what's out there at that price point. The controls on the C100 are very intuitive and easy to use. There's nothing complicated there. Of course, it has built-in NDs, which are essential as far as I'm concerned. It's not good at slow motion, so don't buy it for that, but it's amazing in low light. I had the C100 with the DAF upgrade, and that was useful, though I do tend to pull my own focus rather than rely on autofocus. Still, Canon's autofocus is really excellent. And on the C100, as long as you kept the target of your focus dead in the center of the screen, it was very reliable. Even if you don't come from a Canon background, if you buy this camera, you can be up and running with it quickly. It's just that simple to use. I love the ergonomics too. It was a good camera to have on set, but also an easy camera to use if you're running and gunning. It's small, it's light to carry, but it has everything you need on board. You don't need to load it up with extras. The LCD screen is good, but the viewfinder isn't. That's one area where the Mark II clearly wins out. The image recorded to AVC HD in the camera is beautiful, and the file sizes are small. You can record all day, which is very useful for conferences or interviews. And battery life is great too. I always used my Ninja 2 as I wanted the very best image quality, but the AVC HD image from this camera is perfectly good to use in many situations. It's 8-bit 420, but still a beautiful image. You can pick up a Ninja 2 if you want the benefits of an external recorder and 422 quality, but you will be very happy with the AVC HD image out of this camera when exposed correctly. I'm not going to say too much about the Atomos Ninja 2 as it's quite old tech in 2022. It was a must-have device with the Canon C100, effectively transforming that camera into a C300, allowing you to record beautiful 8-bit 422 video footage from that camera, as well as adding false color and excellent peaking to the package. The onboard preamps on the C100 are great. I mostly used a Rode NTG2 attached via XLR, and the sound quality was always clean and crisp. These cameras, the C100s, can be picked up super cheap these days on the secondhand market, and for someone starting off in video, they're still an amazing camera to this day.